The story so far, Roman Reigns. Jey Uso versus Bronson Reed. Bron Breakker at WWE SummerSlam 2025. Hello guys. Welcome to my channel. I am Elena. Have a nice day. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Jey Uso will team up with the newly returned original tribal chief Roman Reigns to take on the forces of Bronson Reed and Bron Breakker in New Jersey. While the names attached this match are tantalizing enough, the story that comes with it ups the stakes even higher. After weeks of unsanctioned brawls, Uso and Reigns will have the opportunity to pump the brakes on Reed and Breakker's WWE Raw takeover, all of which is happening at the behest of the absent Seth Rollins and the duplicitous Paul Heyman. With a viral return, multiple post-match run-ins, and a closed lip injury to cover, this is the story so far. 2 WrestleMania losses in a row, and the betrayal of his former wise man Heyman, first to CM Punk, then to Rollins, took a toll on Reigns, who disappeared from WWE programming immediately after WrestleMania 41. While Reigns was absent, Rollins and Heyman began to recruit Breakker and Reed to a stable briefly known as The Vision, with the goal of taking over WWE with 2 of the Red Brand's rising stars. Their plans for WWE domination, however, were temporarily halted by injury when Rollins suffered a knee injury at Saturday night's main event. With Rollins' Money in the Bank briefcase no longer an option, The Vision needed to turn to Raw's recent #1 contender gauntlet match in order to close in on the gold. Breakker nearly had the victory before Punk nailed him with a GTS for the pinfall. Punk found himself at the end of a post-match beatdown from The Vision soon after, which opened the door for Reigns' return to Raw. Reigns laid out Breakker and Reed before shaking hands with Uso, who was also involved in that night's gauntlet match. Reigns and Punk, who had lost at WrestleMania 41 together, exchanged curt looks to end the show. Reigns and Uso reconnect as The Vision schemes. The battle lines continued to be drawn on the following July 21st episode of Raw, where Heyman and Reigns met in a war of words. An unsanctioned brawl courtesy of Breakker and Reed nearly had Reigns on the receiving end of a tsunami, but Uso arrived to make the save for his former tribal chief. The union of Uso and Reigns, the foundational members of the early Bloodline days, seemed near unstoppable as Uso took Reed on in singles action on the recent July 28th episode of Raw. Breakker interfered in the match to cause a disqualification finish, and The Vision looked to pick at the bones of Uso in a post-match beatdown. Reigns arrived to make the save, but found himself at Breakker and Reed's mercy as the 2 rising stars laid finisher after finisher on him. This high-profile tag team match is currently set for SummerSlam Saturday. With Rollins' status still up in the air and Bloodline presence at the event, the result of Saturday's match is anybody's guess. Don't miss any of the major wrestling headlines. Sign up to our free newsletter for the biggest stories sent straight to your inbox.